Usually around this time of year, I'm fighting off procrastination so that I can make a short video of myself doing dumb shit to entertain a few family and friends. I break out my busted ass MacBook and crudely edit some footage of a loose idea where I'm the butt of a joke. Unfortunately, this year, in a cruel example of life imitating art, my landlord's Christmas gift to us was an N12 eviction, effective a few months from now. So I find myself not really in the mood to bathe in eggnog or jump through thin ice on the Rideau Canal. Instead, I'm feeling nostalgic for a place I haven't even left yet. A place where I've lived longer than any other, more than 25% of my life so far. Holland and I moved into 123 Main Street, which sounds like a fake address from The Simpsons but isn't, on a snowy day in 2013. We hung a few mirrors and pictures, painted a few rooms, and lived a pretty sparse, minimalist existence for a few years. We vegged out with our pets, our friends came to visit, we sat out on the deck every night and drank a lot of beer. Living was easy. Sometimes I'd wear a makeshift garbage bag poncho and grill steaks. We cooked thousands of dinners and had an equal amount of conversations. I turned 30 here and filled my bathtub with ice and beer. It was pretty okay. I grew out bad hair and a few bad mustaches. Sometimes dressed up, sometimes not. It was all very sexy. We did all the dumb stuff married couples without kids do, like eat mushrooms, tweak out under the stars, and go to work the next day. Sometimes we'd get bored of home and travel somewhere, have a bit of fun, but we always came home and it felt pretty damn great. Home is very much what you make it, and we made it a happy one. Then one day, Holland's belly started to grow. I told her it was probably bloating from all the beer. Her doctor told her it was a baby, and her doctor was correct. We thought about moving. After all, a 2-bedroom apartment didn't seem like the most ideal place to start a family. But then the months passed and we just stayed. And Holland's belly grew really fat, and it was pretty awesome. Our friends threw us a party and we found out our baby was going to be a girl. I cut my hair, still sexy. Then we woke up one day soon after and there was someone else living in our home. We named her Marin, and our home became even better. We traded one type of chaos for another. We watched this little human start growing, only now she was growing outside of Holland's fat belly. The kitchen with the cracked window, that's where Marin walked for the first time. We celebrated birthdays, Halloween, and Christmas. I took her on the canal in a laundry basket. And then 18 months later, Holland's belly started to get really fat again. I said it was probably from all the pizzas we ate. Her doctor said it was a baby, and her doctor was right again. This time it was a boy in there. We thought about moving, but then we just didn't bother, again. 8.5 months later, we endured a labor and delivery that went off the rails, leading to the scariest week of our lives. Leonardo came into our lives with drama and chaos, which seems to be the main gear for our family. All we wanted for Christmas that year was to bring him home healthy, and then like magic, we got to. It was a really special time. Things calmed down for a while, but then not terribly long after that, some less than ideal news came out of Asia. And y'all know how that played out. Like everyone else, we hunkered down. And it wasn't so bad actually. For the first time in a long time, there were no places to go and no people to see. So we got a king-size bed, which was pretty sweet. We rode out the monotony in our 2-bedroom apartment. Little by little, daily life got back to sorta kinda normal. Then Marin went off to start school, which was so close I could throw a tennis ball from our deck and hit their playground. Then Leo went off to school too, and the house felt a lot more empty during the day. And that leads us to the present. In a way, it's probably good that the decision has been taken out of our hands because I think we loved it here a little too much. Maybe constantly putting off moving was our subconscious way of saying, no, we don't need more space, we like it here and this is our home. This is where we live. This is where we've breathed 10 million breaths, a decade's worth of seconds lived. That's about 315 million, give or take. It's where we brought our kids home, where we have a lifetime's worth of memories, and memories can't be evicted. So we got that going for us, which is nice. In the meantime, we will spend our last Christmas here, and in a few months we'll darken the doors at 123 Main Street for the last time, and we'll make somewhere new our home, and we'll probably love that place just as much. And maybe a generation from now, we'll walk down this street reminiscing about the old days when we were new parents and how good life was. And this building will probably be gone to make way for more condos, coffee shops, and dental offices. And that's just how she goes, bubs. So long and thanks for all the shoes. At the end of the day, home is any 4 walls that enclose the right people. And this Christmas, I'm thankful for these 4 walls and the people that occupy them.